In just 3 days, state workers and Seattle city workers must show proof of vaccination or they could be shown the door.
So help us out here. Let's get through this. We don't want to have to wear masks forever. So help us get through this problem if you're frustrated and get vaccinated.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Jamie Tompkins.
And I'm Jennifer Lee. This could affect a lot of people a lot of different ways. So Fox 13 political reporter Brandy Cruz joins us now.
And Brandy, any chance of a reprieve or an extension here for any of these workers?
And if people do make a choice to leave service, we will replace them. We will find other people who do decide to become vaccinated.
No, none. At least from Governor Jay Inslee, he made it very, very clear that there was never going to be an extension. There was never going to be a reprieve, and he's moving forward with this. Now, we should note the majority of state workers complied with the mandate, but we do know that hundreds have not, leaving all of us to sort of wonder what exactly the fallout from this is going to look like. While we can't predict the future based on most recent vaccination data, we do have some idea.
It is Tuesday, October 19th. Workers who failed to meet the vaccine deadline are now out of a job.
Thank you. Governor, and I apologize if someone has already asked this at some point. I just don't know. Will any of these state workers who lose their job for not getting vaccinated, is there any unemployment available to those folks?
There is some possibility, but not a probability, and it will depend on their individual circumstances. It's a very convoluted decision. I think that most people who walk away and voluntarily resign will not receive unemployment compensation. The large majority of that will not receive it. But there may be some circumstances where they could qualify, so it's not an absolute black and white.
The Seattle Police Department is in a Phase 3 mobilization.
All non-patrol personnel are all reporting to work in their uniforms and available to deploy to 911 calls if staffing if any of the 5 precincts requires it.
Even the SPD officers and sergeants who brief the public may instead be called out. Already slow response times get worse. At the Seattle Fire Department, a similar scenario. Stations are short-staffed, several units have been taken out of service, some firefighters trained in specialty rescue, like Josh Gibbs, are no longer employed.
I'm very angry, but I'm trying to hold it together for my family.
Out on the roads, an already short-staffed state patrol is now stretched thin, and there are fewer Department of Transportation workers to cover the highways. Hanging at the Wenatchee WashDOT outpost, a tribute to those who were fired. And a foreshadowing for a tough winter ahead, with fewer plow drivers to clear the passes. At the state's largest school district in Seattle, 142 bus routes have been canceled, leaving parents scrambling to get their kids to school. A similar situation is playing out on the water as an already beleaguered ferry system cancels more sailings. Worst case scenario for those who live on the islands.
I have health issues that I have to deal with myself, my family members. And so when this becomes unreliable, it has a really big impact on our lives.
And meanwhile, from Governor Inslee, some parting words to his now former employees.
We want them to know that we have appreciated their service to date, and we wish them well.
We wish them well. And that's not just us guessing what this coming Tuesday, October the 19th, is going to look like. We know that we are talking about sectors across our state that are already short-staffed. We know that the Seattle Public Schools have canceled bus routes. We know that the Seattle Police Department and the Seattle Fire Department are going to be operating under basically emergency protocols. The city of Seattle, I will note, Mayor Durkan and I have spoke many times since the mandate came down. And I will say she has been less committal than Governor Inslee on what exactly is going to happen. And as far as SPD goes, their union is still bargaining with the city. So there is a little room there based on what comes out of that for what might happen to unvaccinated officers.
It's going to be interesting come Monday to see what happens.
Interesting and very impactful.
Yeah,
for sure. Well, thank you so much.
We'll find other people who do decide to become vaccinated.
Have you noticed that as everything around you seems to decline, one thing still grows? It is the power of your rulers. None of their plans and directives have solved your problems or made your life better. The only result has been their increased control over you at the cost of your freedom. Do you know why? You gave them the power.